And of course, the bar team, they got Alzar Alam, the goalkeeper. Lucas Abaca Rees, the Chilean who was residing in New Zealand, has joined Bar recently. Elisa Volumaina Vuso is there with Mohammad Fataul Rahim. Nabil Beg is in number 10. Piveli Sukambula Penisoniti Rao has been given the captain's band here tonight. Soliano Tawanakoro, Etonia Dongalao, Velitati Kautonga, and Pranil Naidu, the 11 for this bar team. And the bar team president of Pranil Dayal, the big boss at Dayal Sawmills, one of our partners in this pay-per-view live streaming, had a good discussion before this match and mentioned that they will take game after game and they want to do it for the fans. They've done it last night for the fans and they would want to do it here for the fans. While Nadroga president, Mr. Panu Pariachi, also said they would want to get credibility back for the Nadroga fans. Let's welcome Riten Gosai into the broadcast.
Thank you very much, Masanadim Mohammed. And for Nadroga, this is a bit of a changed lineup. Parts-Link Automotive, Star Pools, Manasa Exports, Equipment Express, Nadroga, Waisea Tale Jr., Orisi Vatunino, and Vuniudi Tikomai Mereke from the starting lineup are relegated to the bench in this all-important encounter. They have to leave the results from yesterday behind, and for now, the task at hand is the unchanged RC Manubai Bar team from yesterday that disposed of Navua by 2-1.
And coming into this match, remember at the moment, Bar is placed second with 3 points after one match, and Nadroga is placed right at the bottom with 0 points after one match. In fact, the standings there has changed with Navua dropping down to the 4th position and Nadroga is on the 3rd position. But the points doesn't go well for them as we are underway, and so does the sounds and the music here at 4R Stadium, as Nadroga will have the goal kick. They will be wary of the Bar style of play that produced the victory for them against Navua. And Nadroga will also be looking at their own shape and structure against the Men in Black Bar team, as they considered those number of goals against Rewa, 6 goals, and they would not want to be any closer to that here tonight in this Bar match. In fact, they need points, Nadroga, to be in contention. A draw here pushes Rewa into the semi-final. A Bar win here takes Bar and Rewa into the semi-final. And if Nadroga upsets Bar, then we wait tomorrow for the final round of group matches in this Fmf Idc 2025 before we know the qualifiers for the semi-final. Lambasa, though, is already there and nothing can take it away from them.
Abhishek Ram, Malakai Lavedak and Rio and Zoheb Rahim are the 3 players that have forced their way into the starting 11 for Nadroga.
And also welcoming the fans out there cheering for Bar, Savin Lal, Sid, Andre Avi Raju from Melbourne, watching this My TV pay-per-view live streaming and cheering for the Bar team. Corner kick here for Nadroga. Big kick. They go for that one. And taking care of that is Velitati. The shot taken and has gone into the net. Malakai Lavedak and Rio. What a shot. This man is the only Nadroga player that was part of the national team recently, and he has proven as to why he was wearing the national jumper. Malakai Lave Dakendrio, the younger brother of that man in 18, Siotame Kumbu.
What a goal from Malakai Lave Dakendrio. He hit that with some venom, hit the post, and then fell on the shoulders of Alzar Alam, trickled back into the net it goes, and it has taken the very early moments of this match. Malakai Lave Dakendrio, that probably for today. We talked about yesterday the goal of the day. For me, if you look at it, Malakai Lavedakendriu, that was hit with some power, hit the crossbar, fell on the shoulders of Alzar Alam, and what a goal we have already to this match that was already building up to be a very, very exciting encounter. That goal has just set the match alight.
Only 4 minutes. And Malakai Lavedakendriu has found a net here for Nadroga, as that was the message from Panu Pariachi, the current Nadroga president, that they will want to play for their fans who have trust and faith in them. And what a goal it is from Malakai Lavedakendriu, as the Nadroga man, Moshin Javed Nabi from Sydney, is also cheering and saying, Hakwa Nandro. Nandro needs to win this one. The man from Moshin's Insulation in Sydney supporting Nadroga. So 5 minutes completed. Now the reaction and response from Ba is what is coming next. Piveli Sukambula, Etonia Dongalau, and veterans out of play, Pedisoni and Pideli. Nadroga, that's the man who scored. Now Ba win it back, Elisa Nayasi, Pideli. And they go back, making those important passes, taking it across to the left-hand side. Huge cross. And taken care of there by Sangiri. Watch the pace as Siotame right on his heels, more like the horse for the Stallions. And this one will come to the sideline here for Pideli. Good turn by Velitati, a bit of hands there from the defense of Stephen. And the pass in fell. Well defended by Nadroga. They bring it away, Nadroga. Battling for possession, keeping possession. Jack Tokaki. They call him Vira. Jack Tokaki Vira. Here is Yotame. And Piveli Sukambula under pressure. Rolling that one out, throwing it is. What a starting performance by Nadroga.
Definitely it is. That strike from Malakai Lavedake still ringing in the ears, and that sight still probably there in the iris of the Lambasa fans. A ball that went in, and for now you will hear that the fans, they have not given up. It's still very, very early in this match. The drums beating in the background. That 12th man for the 4R Electric RC, rather, my apologies, for RC Manubai Mba. The fans certainly know that it's still very early and comebacks would be on the cards for them.
7.5 minutes played, as Ba fans still have hopes. Master Pranal and the team out there, Rajiv and Sanjeev and Achari, together with Anal, is in Wellington enjoying the cover. Though Ba is down by a goal to nil at the moment. The message is they have faith in the team. 8 minutes played, Nadroga has managed to keep that lead that is coming from Malakai Lave and Rio in the 4th minute of the play, as they will be happy to start with this goal kick here and watch them take more seconds out of the seconds ticking away. Quickly have a look at our partners in this pay-per-view live streaming of RC Manubai, the most trusted name in hardware, Flick Hygiene for electrical and general contractors, Southern Forest, Sustainable Timber Experts, and coming up with their new branch in Navua, also Western Eggs, Dials Sawmillers, Glameda Investments, Smart Efficient Security Services. Smart Security is total security. Straightam Construction, Motorex having their vehicle inspection agencies in Tavua, Nandi, Nosori, Lami, Nandera and Navua, and of course flow valves and hose supplies make it flow easier. Nadroga leading this one. A win here for them will make things very, very interesting in this pool. That will stop Rewa from qualifying. That will stop Ba from qualifying and open up a battle tomorrow between these teams in this particular group. Etonia Dangalao almost cancelled the lead, and so does Penisoni Tirao. How many times this man has responded when Ba needed him, and tonight he's wearing the captain's armband and he has responded like a captain. And watch the message he has given to the fans, that it is not from him, it is from the man above. What a message. The humble man, the former Xavier College head boy, Penisoni Tirao.
Antonio Dangalao tried to bring that under control, but finally when the ball fell to the feet of the captain, Charisma. What a goal from Penisoni Tirao. That's the captain's strike. That's the captain leading the way. Cancels Nadroga's lead. It is now 1-1, and we said the fans have definitely not given up very early in the match when Nadroga got the lead, and they're absolutely loving it with this equalizer from the captain.
They will surely love it, and Vilitati Kautonga loves it too. That kiss on the cheek of the captain is the testimony of how important that goal is for them. 11 minutes gone. The 10th minute goal here has changed the situation now. It is favoring Rewa, and these two teams will have to fight it out until the final whistle. And also saying Walaikum Assalam to Taslim Muhammad, the man from Tabarak Road in Mulo Nandi, now in New Zealand, watching from Palmerston North. Anis, Asnain, Moheb and Taslim, all of them enjoying the My TV pay-per-view live streaming from out there. Ba again on attack here. They bring it away. Good run, Eto with the foul committed there. Free kick it will be to Nadroga.
He picked his spot, didn't he? Penisoni Tirao knew exactly where he wanted to place that. Away from a diving Chione Naitao. What a game Chione had yesterday, and we said despite the 6 goals that Nadroga conceded against Rewa, Chione Naitao made some brilliant saves, but not on that occasion. Tirao, what a goal, 1-1.
Another chance, and Chione Naitao, this one, Chione Naitao again. How many times will we say Chione Naitao? I'm sure those of you watching out there in Tuvu, or if you are from Tuvu, you will be proud of the goalkeeper, Chione Naitao. Grand saves from him. This is 1. This is 2 from Chione Naitao. Corner kick Tuba and Piveli Sukambula will try and come in with the right swing, the right footer, the right defender. Always overlapping from the right inside, Piveli Sukambula. Also an ex-Xavier College student to deliver this one. But before that, the referee wants things to be in order in the box that will be receiving that corner kick. Piveli Sukambula, the signal given from the rehearsal they have been doing, and Chione Neitao grabs that one and feels that one for now. That clearance will push Ba back. The start things from there again as Fatahul Rahim, and they require Alzar to come out and get involved as well. They bring it to Piveli Sukambula. Big crowd out there in Soa in Lambasa at Shamir Hassan's residence, enjoying this one and enjoying the My TV pay-per-view live streaming presented from here at 4R Stadium. This is match number 8 in terms of the group stages, and match number 4 for match day 2 of Fmf Idc 2025. And Bula Vinaka to Sid Gounder, watching from Melbourne, and from Gounder Advertising, saying go, Ba, go, and saying that's how we come back. Yeah, that's how Ba comes back. The grand way it was, and the humble way it was from the captain. That message, not only for his teammates, not only for the fans here in Ba, but for those watching around, especially the kids and the growing teenagers, that it's nothing from him. Now this one from Nadroga, Siotame combo, bringing them closer to get the lead, but not the lead yet. Yeah, talking about the reaction from Penisoni Tirau. The signal, the gesture was that it was not from him, but from the man above. Ba, they set it up from that left-hand side. Pranil Naidu's pass. Lucas Abaka. Suliano Tawanakoro makes the pass across. Piveli Sukambula has support infield from Fatahul Rahim. Piveli, great pass from Penisoni. They go across. Ilesha Nayasi and Pranil Naidu. Still 1-1 is the scoreline here. Ba and Nadroga. This situation at the moment is confirming Rewa as the semi-finalist and nobody else from this group. But yes, it does to the defending champions. Extra Supermarket Lambasa already sitting out there and waiting to find out the other 3 companions for them to be here at this venue on Saturday. 2 p.m. and 4:30 p.m. will be the semi-finals. Also, a lot of Nadroga fans are awake and alive tonight after the big drubbing received from the extra Premier League champions Rewa in the first group match yesterday. 6-0. Nadroga is back here. Early lead 4 minutes into the match. And then the equalizer from Ba Peniswaniti Rao 1-1. As saying walaikum assalam to Nance Ali out there. Shahrukh, Kayom, Bapu, Nansen and Aizan enjoying the live My TV pay-per-view live streaming and saying Hakwa Nandro all the way from Singatoka. Muhammad Fatah Al Rahim is responsible for this one. Watch him feel that one. Watch him have a sight of the opposition goal. I'm sure he must be remembering his father, proud father of Muhammad Halim, enjoying and watching closely on the screens at his home in Senganga, while the son, Fatah Al Rahim, delivers, and that one flies away from the target. Nadroga will come away with a huge amount of relief from that missed free kick.
Yeah, that's not what we have seen Fatahul Rahim do in the past. Those types of chances, especially from the free kicks, those are prime real estate that Fahim rather is looking for, or Rahim is looking for. And on this occasion, it did not work out for him, well and truly away. So, relief for Nadroga.
Also, assalamu alaikum to the former Nadroga president of Ali out there in Duvu, saying, go Nadroga, go. I'm sure he will be walking around and sitting on the edge of his seat at home in Duvu. And the crowd, the Duvu crowd around him too, will not rest yet as their team has started well. But then that equalizer from Ba poses a threat to the point or points that they would want to take from this match. "21 minutes completed, and these 21 minutes or so has shown a lot of determination and rejuvenation from the Stallions, but then perseverance and patience from this Man in Black Bar team has got them back with that equalizer from their captain Penisoni Tirao. Chione Neitao from Duvu in Singatoka secured that one. Free kick is what Nadroga has earned there. Siotame will leave it behind and will go up to add numbers. Sakyus Sangiri, the former Thailand United Series player, is taking responsibility of this one. Nadroga slowly and hesitantly sending the yellow jerseys near the box. Lucas Abraka did well that time. Great pass there from Nabil Beg, Etonia Dongalau, and Abhishek Ram, just as enough that time. Nadroga on the other hand, Sio Tame, the cross, Alzar Alam, the grab for Ba, Sukambula, intercepted Sadere. Outside it comes. No, it was not Sadere, my apology there. It was Melvin Kumar for Nadroga. We do apologize for those unpleasant words that you may have heard from the players there in frustration due to the situation and of course the equation as he bars away with this possession from that left hand side. Now infield, quick one, flick one for Nabil Bag, and that won't connect to a black jersey, but snatched away by the time it was Elisha Nayasi. He was the captain last night, the former Lambasa man in that jersey number 8, and also the player of the match from that match. Has earned a corner kick there to Ba.
With that break in play, we quickly go back to the quiz questions. This one too has a prize that we would like to give away in this match. And we're asking you, when was the last time Parts-Link Automotive Star Pools, Manasa Exports Equipment Express, Nadroga won the IDC?
Corner kick delivery, Chione Naitao. Great goalkeeping. And in the process, there was a contact from Nayasi. And Chione Naitao is hurt in the process. Priority given to his safety. Watch the delivery. Deep color and great grip from Chione Naitao. Now, one man that I would mention, Sanjesh Narayan out there, watching from New Zealand, and with the cousin Sudhir, the Nadroga fan, and Sanjesh Narayan not happy with Nandi's performance, but I do acknowledge him as the man back in 2001 in one of the media organizations here in the country, when he got me into the media industry, Sanjesh Narayan. I do salute him, being in New Zealand now and watching this My TV pay-per-view live streaming, enjoying the presentation from here at the 4R Stadium.
So alongside the Nadroga fans that are joining us, we do have the Bar fans with us as well. And a quick shout out to the boys in Makoi, the AJ Kawal, Ritu, Manoj, Shane, Rohit and Pranit, cheering for the man in black for RC Manubai Ba this evening.
Ba 1, Nadroga 1 is the situation. Remember, at the moment, Rewa will be very happy with this scoreline because that doesn't change their standing. They are on 6 points, and a draw here reduces any threats and chances of these two teams reaching the 6-point mark, and that will surely clear the way for Rewa to be in the semi-final. So in that case, the top 2 teams in the country, sometimes Rewa is number 1, sometimes Lambasa is number 1, and as proven in this year's competitions, the big Fiji fact went to Lambasa. The extra Battle of the Giants was kept in Lambasa, and the extra Premier League is still in the Rewa cabinet in Nosori. So that's what is shared between them, and they have played the 2 finals this year too, and those 2 teams, Lambasa already in the semis, Rewa is waiting with this current scoreline is there, but they can be pulled back if there is a change in the scoreline, if Nadroga is able to win this one. So it's only Nadroga that can keep Rewa out and away for tonight. Corner kick. Pranil Naidu will take this one. He's backed by the Bar fans. Pranil Naidu with a left foot swing is met well there by Jack Tokaki. And Pranil Naidu is coming across to take this one. And once again, welcoming that big boss out there at Flick Hygiene, always being part of the pay-per-view live streaming partnership. Muhammad Tazim saying Assalamu alaikum and saying great coverage produced and presented by my TV crew. And he said that he feels as if he is right here at Govin Park, even though at the moment he is right at Blaine, Washington, USA, and watching with his son, the Executive Director, Muhammad Zakaria. Assalamu alaikum to Zakaria too, and the best wishes coming from Tazim and the Flick Hygiene team. That's how it happened. There are a bit of hands from Fatah Rahim, and free kick awarded to Nadroga.
Nadroga wary of the danger that Arsimanu Baiba possess in this match, coming forward every time, keeping the ball, towing it around, trying to stretch the defenders and create those gaps. So what they are doing, Nadroga, they're making sure that the midfielders are coming back and squeezing into the line to help them defend, and only leaving either Siotame Kumbu or his partnering striker in front to run on to the counter-attack. So the long balls they will play from behind.
The players are running, the ball is running, and so does the time. It is also running. 30 minutes completing here into the first half. And the two teams are locked here for now. 1-1. Will that change? Abhishek Ram, odd body posture for that ball. And Chione Neitao got that covered for Abhishek Ram. But with a throw-in from that situation, Nabil Beg. His father, the officer in charge at Bar Police Station, is here too in the grandstand, and will be watching proudly the prowess of the son, Nabil Beg. As this time Penisoni pass comes in from Eto, and coming in Stephen Cotti pushing that one out. Throw in here it is. The former Nadroga president and the current Fiji FA executive board member of Max Chetty is also watching proudly the performance of his former Nadroga team. As the time Pranil Naidu with his attempt at the Nadroga goal. Pranil Naidu has given some titles to Ba, and with a layoff away from this black jersey is back here, and surely emotions will be high in that lanky guy of Pranil Naidu returning to don that black jersey.
I'm sure Pranil Naidu will also be itching to get his name on the scorecards, and you saw that attempt come from him, and that's something that Nadroga will have to be wary of, with them pushing the midfielders into defense as well. They're leaving a lot of space in the final third outside the Nadroga penalty box for the Lambasa, my apologies, for the Bar players to come in and get those shots at the Nadroga goal.
Yeah, the excitement is in air here.
Surely is.
The defending champions are in the semi-final, and their name will always be in front of us. That's a great kick, sending Alzar behind to go and grab that one. Ba will reset things from there. Great pass from Fataul, but then covered well. Shiotame again. Ba win it back. Lucas Abarca will send it across to Pranil. Now Nabil steps in beautifully. So much of territory gained by him. The sensational superstar. And almost the header. Elisa Nayasi wants to put it home. Nadroga defense just superb. Just doing enough. staying at the right places at the right time to block any of those offensive ball situations. As Nadroga from the right inside. Great defense work by Lucas Abaka. Throw-in is what Nadroga will end there. Nadroga captain Semesa Sadere went for that one.
No nonsense defending from Lucas Abaka.
He has been tall in defense, the Chilean for this bar team. That's the message. Win the second ball. Look at that second line coming from the sideline. The instructions. This one to come in from Zohaib Rahim, another of those from Duvu. As part of the national under-20 team during his under-20 days. And this time, Malakai Lavedaki again. Almost getting that one, but the miskick, the miscue. And this one is a big, big clearance. Etonia is pouncing for that one. But then Stephen Cotti, great defense work. Malakai Lavedaki this time being fouled, is down in pain there. I'm sure his elder brother Siotame is somewhere around to check. Here he is away in number 18, walking around towards that box as Sukambula is being spoken to for the challenge he came in with on Malakai Lavedaki and Rio.
What a sensational goal Malakai scored in the 5th minute of the first half, only to be cancelled by Captain Penisoni Tirau from Bah. Free kick to come.
Sangiri. Sakiosa Sangiri. Great one. And a close miss there by Semesa Sadere. He almost got his head in the way. If not the head, the hair, to try and change the direction. Again, the confidence is there in this Nadroga team as Siotame took a swipe. Pranil. Again, Nadroga. The pass on the edge of the box is met well by Lucas Abaka. And they quickly bring it away. Ba rushing passes that time has been taken well by Stephen Cotti. They go across to the right inside. Jack Tokaki holding on. Still Jack Tokaki. And in the process, he committed the foul to try and keep the ball.
If you look at that, Jack Tokaki committing the foul on the tall and lanky Etonian Dongelau. So not giving it in so easily. Jack Tokaki, he had 3 bar players around it, but then sometimes, like we said earlier, it could be one too many, lost possession.
Here is a chance for them. Nabil has to go back and come in from that left-hand side again. A lot of space, and the clearance comes in from Stephen Cotti. Throw in it will be to Ba again. This time is a corner kick. 37 minutes completed. The two teams are locked here, and also keeping Rewa locked in that box too for now, from walking towards that semi-final slot that is waiting for them. And it could have also belonged to Batu if they get 3 points from this one. But for now, Nadroga came in to spoil the plan, spoil the party here at 4R Stadium. Once again, a big thank you to RC Manubai, Flick Hygiene, 4R Electrical and General Contractors, Southern Forest, Western Eggs, Dayal Sawmillers, Glemeda Investments, Smart, efficient security services, Stratum Construction, Motorex, and flow valves and hose supplies. For being with us as our partners in bringing this one to your screens. Chione Neitao has been fouled by Etonia Dongalau, and Chione Neitao is not comfortable for now, down on the deck. That's where the foul was committed. The desperate attempt from Vilitati to try and finish it home. And Chione Neitao, he just stood tall, and watch the determination from this young goalkeeper from Vuvu village in Singotoka.
Ilyasa Vulimaina Vuso, he is the one that ran into Chione Neitao. He's carrying a yellow card from yesterday, and I'm sure he would not want to go into the books in this match. Another yellow card, and he misses that all-important encounter with Stratum Construction Rewa tomorrow.
Also welcoming Dinesh Kumar Raju from Valelawa Reketi, and Master Masood from Nasinu Muslim watching from Nakasi with Sunil, Taslim, Ranje, Vims and Emo. And I'm sure it's celebration time out there with the defending champions Lambasa, the double winners from the double tournaments this year. Extra Supermarket Lambasa into the semi-final already.
Quick shout out also to Navs Lal watching from Narere in Nasinu. Big Ba fan and waiting again for Ba, hoping that they will take the lead.
And again, that special mention to those out there right in the islands, Matuku Island, and special shout out to Master Penyasi of Delay Verata. Nadroga looking for support to arrive, but Lucas Abraka will not wait for that. And he has been brought down in that situation as they all were determined for possession. Semesa Sadere, the captain, commits the foul there as Lucas Arbaka had the ball protected, and that's where Semesa Sadere determined to try and get possession back. He's the captain for the team. Now Pranil Naidu will take this one, and across field. Here is Pideli Sukambula. Still Pideli. And the clearance there off the ball incident. They carry on. Nadroga, watch the structure of Nadroga as they are all around the ball. As the goal scorer off screen, Malakaila Vedakendrio, has copped a yellow card for probably talking to the referee. Remember, it's the captain only that has the rights and nobody else, unless and until your captain is the goalkeeper and far away from the action, then the next one can stand in. And something to share about Nadroga. Their former coach of, we'll come back to that one. Alzar grabs it away. Yeah, the current parliamentarian, the former school teacher and former Nadroga coach, Master Joseph Nand, is also a part of the coaching panel tonight here as a technical advisor. The parliamentarian, as here is a chance. Yeah, the parliamentarian, Honorable Joseph Nand, is also sitting on the Nadroga bench. We crossed the paths behind the stadium before this match, and he came to me so humble, down to earth, and greeted and said, "Brother, I am with the Nadroga team tonight." and I will be there tomorrow too. So that's the assurance he has given. A man of that status, Honorable Joseph Nand, the current parliamentarian, the Nadroga man himself, from Maro in Singatoka, is acting as the technical advisor for this Nadroga team. He has been their coach for some years. He has also coached Nandi. Piveli Sukambula, great delivery. Shiotame, great header. They go across Pranil Naidu. Here's Eto, and great stop. Another shot. This time Vilitati claiming for a corner kick, which in fact is a goal kick. So closing down towards the half-time mark in this match.
Vilitati scored a superb goal for RC Manubai Mba yesterday, the opening goal in the match against Navua. And they're just trying to test one. However, away to Chione Naitau's right that went.
Walaikum assalam to the policeman, Sazim Shane Ali. And they're all watching out there with Rajnil of Ace Laws, Jackie Prasad, and Lalin and family watching at the residence of Lalin and supporting Ba team from Nandi.
So 2 minutes of added time shown at the end of the first 45. Nothing separating these two teams, still locked at 1-1.
So great situation for them as here is Jack Tokaki, good pass, and Alzar is there to pick that one. And also remembering Janen Naidu in the group out there. Janen Naidu, Bantu of Manirewa, Auckland, New Zealand, with Avinash Kumar, Avnil Naidu, Ravi Naidu, and also Chris Reddy. All brothers out there in New Zealand enjoying the My TV pay-per-view live streaming. Abhishek Kumar, originally from Balevutu, and Janen, Krish, Ravi, Avnil from Vaisaru here in Ba are all glued to the screen, enjoying this My TV pay-per-view live streaming. We are reaching the half-time mark here. 1.5 of the 2 additional minutes have been played. Looks like Ba and Nadroga will go to the change room with a 1-1 scoreline. Nadroga started on a high, a great start. A great goal from that man Malakai Lavedaken Rio, and the response from this man, the captain, Penisoni Tirau, is keeping the scoreline 1-1 at the moment. 47 minutes completed. Any moment the referee will take us to the half-time break here, as Penisoni Tirau knows the situation. A bit of challenge there. Now the cross and the shot. What a save, Stephen Cotti. Elisa Nayasi claimed it had crossed the line, but it didn't. And that action sends us to the halftime break. What a moment it has been, the 45 minutes and so. And that final finish, Antonia Dongalau, and the save by Stephen Cotti is a memorable moment of this match. We go for the halftime break here with the scoreline, Ba 1, Nadroga 1. of this final group match of match day 2 is about to be watched and seen here at the 4R Stadium, as well as on My TV pay-per-view live streaming. The halftime scoreline, remember, is Bar 1 and Nadroga 1. And we say a quick shout out to Abi Maharaj out there in watching from Huntley, Waikato, together with Anuj, Karon, Rajesh, all cheering for Lambasa with the group of Radhe Radhe boys in New Zealand, all of them together, and big support. The president of that Radhe Radhe group, Ravinesh Chand, and the team, Jainen Naidu, and everybody else that is there. The people, Avnil Naidu, Ravi Naidu, Chris Reddy, are all there in Manirewa as well, with Jainen Naidu Bantu, formerly from Ba here, supporting the Ba team as well. The second half is all set to go soon, as they have something to sort out at the goal towards the Ba end. This time it will be where Ba will be defending. Looks like it's the net that they are organizing at the moment before we get ready for this one.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it does give us time to quickly highlight the question for this match once again. You have a chance, all our viewers from Fiji, to win yourself a cool prize in this final pool match of the day as well. We are asking you, when was the last time Nadroga won the IDC, and that too in the Super Premier grade? So they've won it recently in the Premier Division, but we want to know which year was the last time Nadroga won the IDC in the Super Premier Division.
We are underway into the second half here. Ba versus Nadroga. And a quick acknowledgement to Vijay Verma, the man that needs no introduction, with Ashish as well out there, enjoying this My TV pay-per-view live streaming. Nadroga, Jack Tokaki sends it across there. Infield pass back to Jack Tokaki. Big clearance made. Siotame Savere, Semesa Savere, the captain, beats Lucas Abaka, but a fend off and defend work the time. Now Nabil Beg trying to mesmerize in his own defensive area. Sukambula's pass. Penisoni and Sukambula. Here is Elisa Nayasi and Fatahul Rahim's across field pass, met well by Pranil Naidu. The message must have been simple and straightforward in both the change rooms. You have the chance to get there, and it is in this second and the final 45 minutes. Make it or break it. Play simple. Get the needed goal and sum up the points to be there.
Yeah, if you look at it, RC Manubai Mba, they find themselves in a similar situation as yesterday when the teams went to the halftime mark. At the halftime break, it was a 0-0, so a nil-all situation between Ba and Navua. And in this match, they also went to the halftime mark at 1-1, but Ba did come out firing in the second half, scoring 2 goals. And will we see something similar in this match?
Nabil Beg with the cross. Chione Neitao is again the savior for Nadroga. Nabil that time showed some sensational skills. Again, Ba. Etonia Dongalau. Great defense work. They all got together. to keep it clean for now. And the captain of Fmf Idc, there he is doing a great job. He's around Nabil Beg. So at halftime, they may have talked about how to shut down Nabil Beg on the left midfield position. And that's where they have placed Fmf Idc, the captain, to be around him. You can see it there. He's watching Nabil Beg, Fmf Idc, watching his movements and the possible moves as the throw-in comes in from that end.
Seem to have pushed Malakai Lavedake further forward, so he's partnering with his brother Siotame Kumbu up front.
Yeah, and welcoming the men all the way from USA, Master Satish Siteya, cheering for Ba, supporting Ba, saying he's supporting Ba because of how the current Ba president of Mr. Pranil Dayal has turned things around for the team and has done so much for Ba and Ba football, and that's one reason he's motivated to cheer and support this Ba team. Abhishek.
News coming from Fiji FA. In terms of the total attendance, little over 6,050 fans yesterday, and today they've topped the number with over 6,200. 6,227 to be exact.
Yeah, growing in numbers day after day. Across field pass, Piveli Sukambula. The through pass there met well, and the clearance from Sadere. Again Piveli. The channel pass. Now Nabil will be dangerous here, and that's how dangerous he can be. So Nadroga will reset things. That man in number 10, his family, his parents, especially the OC Ba police station. Riaz and the family are out here to support the son Nabil Beg. Siotame. Mistime pass. Penishoni. Another mistime pass. Lucas Abaka. He knows the right inside is shut down. They will toil it around for now. And Vilitati. And Eto. Here is Sadere, the captain. Fmf Idc with the run. Good run by him. Isolated though. Suliano boots it out. Throw in is what Nadroga will come away with. Abhishek Ram.
There was a good run from Fmf Idc, but Nabil also coming out to help in defense. He walked across or ran across Fmf to cut that off before Suliano came away with the clearance.
Also Bulavinaka to Nilesh from Vodafone, as watching and acknowledging the great presentation by My TV pay-per-view live streaming team from here. Enjoying at home with family and friends, Nilesh from Vodafone. Still the same score, 1-1. The score line that we all went for the halftime break with 52 minutes completing. Jack Tokaki still not cleared, and this time they bring it away. Infield pass, Siotame lifting it in the air there, and that allowed for the Ba defenders to clear it away. This time the clearance away from Malakai Lavedake by Fatah Rahim. Nadroga trying to return from there, but Penishoni, the captain for Etonia Dongalau, Nadroga did a great job. Stephen Cotti. And that one is pushed out. Nadroga with a throw in from there. Also, those out there in for Manawatu Fiji Football Club, we also say Bulavinaka and welcome to this live streaming, pay-per-view live streaming. And Shiva Krishna, all the way from Melbourne, with Shiva, Daniel, Sylvia, Vinil, and Tejal, enjoying this My TV pay-per-view live streaming as Siotame is needing some attention. Play held up, probably something to do with his wrist, the right wrist, or the finger or the fingers that he is favoring for now. As play held up with 54 minutes ticking in this battle between Ba versus Nadroga. Rewa will be interested in this one. The current scoreline is taking them through to be the second team from Fmf Idc 2025 to be in the semi-final on Saturday. But if Nadroga manages to score and take the lead and eventually the maximum points, then no one is going into the semi-final from this group yet. They have to sleep without that and come back tomorrow and battle in the remaining two group matches for this one. Meanwhile, defending champions, Extra Supermarket Lambasa, no one can remove them from there now. They are already there to be here at this venue on Saturday. Siotame and Lucas Arbaka. A bit of words, exchange of words because of this play here. Hands from Siotame and that kick, little one, from Lucas Arbaka resulted into exchange of words between the two. Face off and then hands together. Walked away, but the referee wants them back, sizing up and talking about the whole situation.
Yeah. Parts-Link Automotive, Star Pools, Manasa Exports, Equipment Express, Nadroga are holding their own. And they're a different animal today altogether, aren't they? After that performance against Stratham Construction, Rewa yesterday, fans would have been asking for a lot from them, and they have responded.
Huge one it was, but not that huge for Alzar Alam. This Nadroga team, they got together. Now, how often do we see a team bouncing back in this fashion after a 6-0 drubbing? Here is Etonia Dangalau. Can he change the situation? No. Stephen Cotti won't allow that to happen. Another opportunity. Penny Soni and Nabil taken care of there in defense by Nadroga. And they have done so well. Goal kick is what they will come away with. Nadroga from that situation. And remember, it was this venue that got the coveted Lloyd Fairbrother Cup to Nadroga in 1993. That was the last time they won. And Abraham Watkins scored that goal against Nasinu. So they would want to get close to that. If not that, Nadroga, more motivation for them. And I will repeat that again. How often do you see a team losing their match one by 6-0 and returning in this fashion? Holding the home team bar 1-1 with 57 minutes completed. Big night, not only for the Nadroga team, for football as a whole in terms of Nadroga and its participation in top-level competition. You can hear the coaches calling out the instructions to meet this one, Pranil Naidu.
Looks like there's some action in the stands as well. Tensions flaring high in amongst the crowd, the fans in the stands.
Yeah, nothing new here at this iconic venue. The intensity of football is felt not only in the field, but also away from the field here in the grandstand. This arena will be like this until Sunday afternoon, when we find out who will win the Fmf Idc 2025, the IDC title after a decade here at this venue. Penisoni Tirau tries to cross. Penisoni Tirau stepping into the box. No penalty. Contrary to the claim from the captain, the referee says take the corner kick, not the penalty. Watch that one, close one, more of a fall from the captain, but they have been given the corner kick. Pranil Naidu will take that one. I got it mixed up there between the president and the player. Pranil Dayal, the president. Pranil Naidu, the player. The corner kick from Pranil Naidu to come in from there. The cross, the header, and the clearance from the captain, Semesa Savere. Bah, will restart. The referee has reasons to stop play for now, as Jack Tokaki had an awkward fall, and they all are concerned. They're all around him to have a look at him. Watch it happen, as there they were. Now Jack Tokaki, so looks like the boot went straight into him accidentally, and that's where he got the drop down to the ground. And saying assalamu alaikum to Ifraz Francis Alijan and the Vinod Patel team out there, Amril, as well as Nilesh Prasad and the staff, together with Ifraz Francis Alijan, enjoying this My TV pay-per-view live streaming, as always they do. This was the corner kick, the spill by Gione Neitao, the clearance by Semesa Savere, and the drop ball situation here. Lucas Arbaka got it.
Lucas Sabaka was also the one that connected to that corner kick. I'm sure he would also be wanting to register a goal for himself, get on the scorecard at the Fmf Idc 2025.
And Salvesh Deo, the Lautoka fan, always with us in this pay-per-view live streaming, is confident that for our Lautoka will bounce back tomorrow. The shot is a goal. It's that man again. The name is Vilitati Kautonga. Looks like he has done this rehearsal again and again, because he scores in that similar fashion again and again. He scored last night. He has scored tonight.
What a goal! Absolutely sensational. Take a bow, Vilitati Kautonga from outside the Nadroga 18-yard. He hit that with some venom. He knew the fans are asking for it. The lead was there for the taking, and boy, did he take that. What a goal from Vilitati Kautonga. Absolute screamer of an attempt. Chione Naitao diving to his right. Players celebrating, the fans celebrating. This is what they were asking for. They have had a response now.
And their president, Pranil Dayal, is walking around in that dugout area, the bar bench area, in celebration and relief as well, because the fans demanded for this, and the bar brigade have rewarded them for now. This man is a special man. On his shoulder it says finest, and he is one of the finest footballers for now. The manner, the fashion, the nature that he has scored the 2 goals last night and tonight is surely special and magical and memorable, as the bar players have come in to have a few words with the referee. We watch it here again. Eto dropped it down, and Vilitati, he came in with a powerful shot, the rifle into the Nadroga net. All this while, the Duvu men, the youngster, the Nadroga goalkeeper, Chione Naitao, was the savior and the shield. This time, the target from Vilitati Kautonga was too much for him to block, and Ba has taken the lead here. 64 minutes completed. What a night it is here for the Bar fans for now, after Nadroga showed a lot of determination. Another chance here. Benisoni Tirao, and Chione Naitao dives for that one and takes it away.
He picked his spot. We're still talking about that goal from Vilitati Kautonga. We've seen some excellent goals scored at the Fmf Idc, raising the standard, the caliber of this tournament. And
Nabil Beg stepping away. Now Fataul Rahim shooting that one. Benisoni Tirao losing that one.
yeah, we were talking about the excellent goals that have been scored at the Fmf Idc. We've seen some screamers yesterday, and if Malakai Lavedake scored one in the very early stages of this match, Velitati Kautonga said, well, this is Ba, we can top that here, and that's exactly what he did. Now you'll hear the chant in the background, that famous chant of B.A. Ba Ba. And if you're here at Foar Stadium at Govind Park, it's a no miss when Ba is playing.
Muhammad Ashif Khan, Assalamu alaikum, all the way from Auckland, New Zealand, supporting Ba with his family and friends, away from Ba, but very much close right here in Ba, through this presentation by My TV pay-per-view live streaming. Big night here for these two teams. This scoreline, remember, favors Rewa, favors Ba, both the teams to be in the semi-final. Nabil Beg, he saw the space, he saw the room to try and sneak it in into the corner. And also Janen Naidu in the group once again. This time Elvis Gosai and Krish Gosai of Papa Toitoi, New Zealand, formerly of Navato in Ba. Die-hard Ba fans out there enjoying this My TV pay-per-view live streaming, as Janen Naidu, Elvis, and the former schoolmates here at Eddie Patel College in Ba, loving the way the Ba team is performing for now.
Also enjoying the coverage in Davui Levu. Happy that Extra Supermarket Lambasa have made it to the semi-finals already. Happy for the team's victory, and sitting down with the cousins Jitu and Peter, we say a quick hello to Ronald Prasad. And he also mentioned great coverage from My TV.
We do welcome all our viewers, wherever you are watching this from. It is great to be having your company from match day 1, match number 1, and now we are into match number 8 out of match 12 that will finish the group stages. 68 minutes coming up here. Ba leads this one and looks to have total control of football in this one. They send it across. Lucas Arbaka and Pranil Naidu, Eto, Nabil, and Nabil Beg being shut down for a while by the captain Semes Sadere. Will Nadroga change the situation? Will Ba complete the equation and accompany Rewa into the semi-final? Semesa Sadere. Here is Lucas Abaca, the Chilean import. He was in New Zealand. Pranil and Rahim Suli against Suliano. Antonio Dongalau receives that one and calms things down for his Ba teammates, Lucas Abaca and Suliano. They call him Suli. He played in the national under-20 team as well when he was around 19 years of age. Here is Pranil Naidu. Has support infield from Lenki Eto. The run from the sensational Nabil Beg and Stephen Koti again. Semesa Sadere, Jack Tokaki, clever 10, great 10. Infield pass. Again, Nadroga looking for the equalizer. They know that Nadroga fans are waiting for it. And Lucas Abaca, almost a blunder. The clearance there, late challenge also comes in. And they're down there in agony. Lucas Abaca. And also looks like the captain Semesa Sadere. No, Semesa is standing there as down in the box also. Is it Sangiri?
So number 9.
Yeah, number 9 is Melvin Kumar.
Yeah.
So that's Melvin Kumar. Nadroga showing some promise after conceding that goal.
Yeah, definitely they've woken up. They know they have this match, a lot of hard work required to come back now. As we have a look at that foul once again, Suliano, it hit his forehead, went back, and that's where that incident happened. Lucas Abaca, that clash with Melvin Kumar, and he seems to have taken a big knock. Probably that's his thigh or the calf that they are favoring.
Also, Lucas Abaca there. It's the after ball clash in the air. Unintentional, both of them with that momentum of flying away after the ball and collided. They contact with each other. That has got them down to the ground for now.
Just as the intensity, the urgency was building up for Nadroga, and you would think with this break in play, does that help Ba settle it down?
So at the moment, it is Ba very much on the path to the semi-final, unless and until Nadroga has some other plans. And also welcoming Ifraz Ahmed out there. Assalamu alaikum. Ifraz Ahmed from FJ Trucking Limited, one of those that have been supporting Ba all the way from New Zealand. Ifraz Ahmed and his FJ Trucking Limited, hoping that Ba wins this one and is in the semi-final on Saturday.
For that foul on Lucas Abaca Rees, Melvin Kumar, that off-the-ball incident has been flashed a yellow card.
Here is a chance for Ba. And the chance has gone away. Penaya Nangatelevu is in the field, and he came in with that shot.
Yeah, Penaya Nangatelevu is replaced Ilyesa Volimay Navuso.
So Nadroga will want to quickly get back, and that is why they're trying to get that ball placed for a bar corner kick. Pideli Sukambula. This venue is familiar to this young man because he has been attending Xavier College in his high school days just an year back. Pideli Sukambula with the corner kick. Chione Neitao with the grab. And Shiotame keeping it there. A call there by the referee in favor of Ba.
Unintentional, but the ball did appear to hit Siotame Kumbu's hands.
Let's confirm that here. Now that hand in the way of Sukambula as well could have influenced the referee to call them back. And Pranil Naidu will be the one to deliver. Siotame doesn't look happy there on your screen. From Yasawa, Siotame and Malakai Laveda Kendriu, the two siblings playing for Nadroga. They stay in that Matawalu village that separates Lautoka and Ba. Here is Pranil Naidu, hands on his hips. Typical Pranil has delivered the instruction from the referee, or the reserve referee is wait for the whistle to Pranil Naidu. Great delivery. Who will meet that one? No one will meet that one. And that will come in for Nadroga to reset things. This man, as we have mentioned, this is an emotional and empathetic return to the Man in Black team. Passes here. They turn it around in field for Stephen Cotti. Great defender that he has proven to be. And this time they leave it behind for Alzar Alam. Once again, those of you watching out there in Senganga, I'm sure you'll be proud of your very own Alzar Alam. The goalkeeper here for this RC Manubai Ba team. Here is Fataul Rahim. And the whistle is heard again. Eto wanted to take that one quickly. He's dead. Melin Dalai is also around here and will be a proud father watching the lanky Melin Dalai, rather Etonian Dangalau, also known as Etonia Dalai. Here's a chance, and they miss it altogether. Penaya Nangatelevu was the first man to reach for that, and that got Nabil back confused and also missing that one totally. 76.5 completing, and Ba is getting closer to accompany Rewa into the semi-final. What will be left between the two is the placing of the winner and the placing of the runners-up from this group if Nadroga doesn't score in the remaining 13, 14, 15, or maybe a couple of more minutes.
Less than 15 minutes remaining in the second half. Ba would be happy to just defend their lead, knowing that this win, their second win in as many group games, puts them in good stead, good standing for the semi-final berth. For Nadroga, after the drubbing yesterday, they have come out firing in this match. They started really well with that early goal to Malakai Lavedake, but just the consistent pressure from the home team and the support from the fans in the stand. Sometimes you play to the 12th man. They've gotten the 2 goals and the all-important lead.
So 2-1 with 78 minutes getting completed. And once again, acknowledging Nilesh and also the big boss out there from Vodafone, James Sharma, also enjoying this MyTV pay-per-view live streaming together with us at this hour of the night, just before 10 p.m. 9:45 is the time to be exact here in the country. And special mention once again, like we said last night, to those of you with us at the moment watching and enjoying from Canada and USA, approaching the early morning time. Abhishek, Nabil Beg, Ba will be dangerous here because they have numbers around. They have a chance. Penny Soni, the captain. Nabil Beg. Velitati Kautonga scores for Ba again. When will this man stop scoring for Ba? The man from Tabua, Velitati Kautonga, has sent Ba into celebration because they know that's the confirmation for the semi-final bet.
One on the right foot, this one on the left. Magic always happens every time Velitati Kautonga gets a chance in prime position, makes full use of it. Flashes of brilliance from this man, number 19 for Ba. He got a goal yesterday, a brace of goals today, and now RC Manubai Ba have established a very dominating lead over Partsling Automotive, as well as Star Pools, Manasa Exports, Equipment Express, Nadroga. We think of their sponsors too, but the lead now probably unsurmountable, 3-1.
80 minutes completing here, and Ba is on the journey to the top 4. Their name is now being scripted. It's only 2 letters, and it will already appear there in that semi-final slot. Rewa will be happy with this result because they get the confirmation, and Ba will be proud of this performance because they too get the confirmation. So from this group, with 10 minutes still remaining, can Nadroga remove the name of Ba from that semi-final slot, at least for tonight? For that, they have to score twice in a space of around 10 minutes. Does Nadroga have what it takes to do that? Remember, it was 1993 when Nadroga won the IDC here at Govind Park in Ba, and they had beaten Nasino in that grand final, and that household name, the Nadroga and national rep of Abraham Watkins, scored that memorable goal. Now tonight here, Nadroga started on a high on the same venue that has been refurbished and renovated, or should I say reconstructed, the 4R Stadium here in Ba. They started on a high, but they have conceded those undesirable goals, unwanted goals, remarkable goals, in fact, from Velitati Kautonga. The double from the Tabua man is what separates them here. 3-1, Nabil Beg again. They go across to the left-hand side. Etonia Dongalao, Velitati again. Nabil. He will be a problem for Nadroga. Velitati will keep the pressure there. Nabil Beg will keep possession here. And the referee has found Nabil to be illegal in doing that.
Yeah, while all of that action has been transpiring, there has been a substitution, so we'll quickly pick on that as Ba prepared to make a substitution. The one that has happened already is Melvin Kumar, the man with the yellow card for Nadroga, has been pulled out, and Twindama Gosai has in fact gone into the field of play. Must be a kite that I don't know about, Master.
He has been appearing for them in the Extra Premier League too. A great player that he is proving himself to be. And again, those Ba fans out there, as the chance here again for Ba. They have a player down on the ground. They won't care for that. They want to score more. The captain, Penisoni Tirao. And how does that become a free kick? I don't know. They will have a look at this man, the injured Ba player. No, it is the other player that is injured. It is here. We'll try and make out who the injured player is. And in the meantime, let's say a big thank you to RC Manubay, the most trusted name in hardware, Flick Hygiene, for Electrical, and General Contractors, Southern Forest Sustainable Timber Experts, coming up with their new branch in Navua soon. Western Eggs, Dayal's Sawmills, Glemeda Investments, Smart Efficient Security Services. Smart Security is total security. Stratum Construction, Motorex, having their vehicle inspection agencies in Tavua, Nandi, Nosori, Lami, Nandera, and Navua. And of course, flow valves and hose supplies make it flow easier.
Double change for RC Manubay Mba. They've pulled out their player to get the brace this evening, Vilitati Kautonga, and he has made way for Kini Mandingi. Almost a similar hairstyle to Suliano, Kini Mandingi. And then the other player that's been pulled out, Nabil Beg, and making his way into the field of play is Abdul Sahil, replacing Nabil Beg.
Yeah, together with James Sharma, the big boss of Vodafone, and Nilesh of Vodafone, is the diehard Ba fan of Naren Vikash. Also enjoying the My TV pay-per-view live streaming. Every bit of the presentation being produced on the screens of My TV pay-per-view live streaming from here at 4R Stadium in Ba. 2015 was the last time they saw a major tournament, and Ba won that one. Fatahul Rahim has sent it away into those outgoing crowd as 86 minutes getting completed here. 3 names already in the slots of the semi-final. Defending champions, Extra Supermarket Lambasa. The first team to be in. The second team, Stratum Construction Rewa. And the third team, RC Manubay Ba. Unless and until this Nadroga team scores twice here to change the whole situation for this group. That will still send Rewa in and hold back Ba overnight, and Ba fans would not want to go through that. Check Tokaki. Etonia Dangalao. Here's Shiotame. Has support. Decides to carry on. And Malakai Lave Dake trying to sneak it in. The shot is a block by Piveli Sukampula. The time Jack Tokaki came in with that powerful shot, and Piveli Sukampula putting his body on the line. Just close to 10 p.m. 9:55 to be exact is the time we are watching football here at 4R Stadium, the iconic venue for the game of football. Ba won it last when it was played here, the Fiji Football Association IDC, and that was in 2015. The goal kick, Alzar Alam responsible for that one, winding down some seconds from the remaining ones. Again, Jack Tokaki trying to run along the line, more like a 100-meter sprint. Feeds it in, but Ba bring it away. Penaya Nangatelevu has support arriving. Sukampula reaches first and receives that one. Suliano Tawanakoro, they call him Suli. Eto and Suliano. That pass will allow Nadroga to reset things. How effective will the reset be? Infield pass. Watch the black jerseys. And they're trying to give trouble to Chione Neitao, but no problems for him. 89 minutes gone. Here's Jack Tokaki. Infield pass. Zoheb Rahim and Siotame. Malakai Lave Dake. Siotame. On for Malakai Lave Dake. No offside flag. Finally offside flag. Great display by Nadroga, but ends as an offside kick and some drama too in the box.
Yeah, the new man, rather he's not the new man, but number 17 for Nadroga, Jack Tokaki, just decided to hit one in even after the offside flag had gone up and the referee's whistle, and hit Pranil Naidu, and he did not take that one nicely. So was disappointed, yeah. So Tokaki gets the yellow card.
Yeah, yellow card, not at a time that you want to face that. Nadroga would want to play some football and reduce the deficit at least. They have 4 minutes indicated from the sideline. And Pranil is still down there. Now watch number 5, Lucas Abraka, as he has a look at the referee's record to ensure appropriate recording and reporting is done, because the cards carry on. The Chilean import for this Ba team, as we have mentioned, he was playing his football in New Zealand, and the fan club and the stakeholders around for Ba, they got him down here for Ba. He has proven to be a great defender. Now that's how Pranil Naidu copped that blow, and he wanted to size up with this man here, Jack Tokaki.
Yeah, with this result, and as you've called it, Stratum Construction, Rewa, and RC Manubai Mba, these two teams have penciled their names or their places, cemented their places in the knockout stages, in the semi-finals to be played on Saturday. However, what we will eventually make out or get from the final pool game tomorrow between these two teams, Rewa and Ba, is which team will go in as the winner of this pool. And he did not expect that at all, Pranil Naidu. Jack Tokaki got him right on the side of his face, needing some attention too. And if you get that one when you are least expecting it, that's the one that hurts the most. Which also means, so going back to the games, it also means that the Navua, Ventex Solutions Navua and Nadroga game tomorrow, the second game of the day, will be a dead rubber, but district pride to play for. However, the positive, of course, for Nadroga is after that result yesterday, they did come out firing in this match. They responded, but they've just fallen short and down by 3 goals to 1.
So with this situation, Rewa is poised to top the table for tonight and Ba as the runners-up. And unless and until Ba win tomorrow, Rewa goes in as the top team in the group and Ba as the second team. A draw means Rewa will still go in as the winner and Ba as the runners-up. So the only way that can change is if Ba manages to beat Rewa in that final group match, match number 12 of Fmf Idc 2025 here at Four Stadium in Ba. Great night of football. The flourish finish is on its way. The Ba fans are still holding on here at the stadium, the Four Stadium. And Lambasa fans, Atish Lal, all the way from Sydney, Australia, is also watching the broadcast and enjoying. Also watching right from Vanuatu. Special welcome and mention is Ravendra, the Ba fan Manoj, and Suva fan Sheetal, joining us right from Vanuatu, as here Penaya Nagatalevo puts more pressure. And not forgetting Hafiz, Shaina from Westpac, Adil from Fiji Airways, and Adiba from Palawa in Lautoka. Diehard Ba fans enjoying this presentation. The My TV pay-per-view live streaming. 3-1 is the scoreline. 94 minutes gone. Anytime we are hearing the final whistle. So Ba and Rewa game will surely decide who wants to avoid the defending champions. Extra Supermarket Lambasa. Great situation. Only one slot is available for Saturday, and that will be taken tomorrow. And that will become a free kick. The referee wants them to go back and take that one.
Yeah, with this free kick to come, and if we look at the time that's up on our clock unofficially, and the referee too looks at his watch, this match is coming to a close very, very soon. And with that, we say, well, yeah, congratulations in order, of course, for Stratham Construction Rewa, RC Manu Baiba for making it to the semi-finals, but another tantalizing round of group matches to be played tomorrow. And what a way we will close down the pool games for Fmf Idc 2025 with Rewa and Ba playing for district pride, playing for the #1 spot in the pool tomorrow.
Kini Mandingi was on your screen there, and surely Ravwama Mandingi, the great footballer in the country, is here in the house too. And you have heard the whistle. That is the confirmation. It is done and dusted. This group has been decided in terms of qualification, and that's why they are emotional and in prayers and celebration. But Nadroga, dejection and depletion, they came on a high. They returned from the 6-0 drubbing to give a scare to the Ba team here. But Ba, they came back in a style and have won this one by 3-1. Now, as we said, the situation is simple. Rewa will go in as the top team for tonight for match day 2, and Ba as the second team in the group with 6 points each. But then Rewa has a +8 goal difference, and Ba has a +3 goal difference. Navua and Nadroga are out of Fmf Idc 2025. And looking at the other group, The Extra Supermarket Lambasa team is already into the semi-final, and the battle remains between Suva, placed second for now, Lautoka and Nandi to finish it off as far as the 4 semi-final slots are concerned. Tomorrow, 2 p.m. will be Suva and Lambasa, and at 4 p.m. Navua Nadroga, at 6 p.m. Lautoka Nandi, at 8 p.m. the confirmation of who plays who on Saturday. It will be Rewa and Ba. They were all here at 4R Stadium. They will go back to celebrate the night. They will go back to prepare for tomorrow, as Ba is already into the semi-final. Rewa is already into the semi-final. The defending champions Lambasa is also already into the semi-final. It's time for us here to wrap up match day 2 of Fmf Idc 2025, and we say a big thank you to our partners in the pay-per-view live streaming of